Hey YouTube and subscribers, this is Nebulon. I'm back on YouTube. It's been a little while since I made my last video. I had been busy with just real life stuff and modding my Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which you should have seen a couple videos of that up on YouTube. But I still collect Zoids, even though I haven't made a Zoids video in a while. I actually just ordered quite a few, like this guy. And I actually found something kind of neat. There's something on YouTube, or rather on the internet, that I always try to find, and I want to get good pictures of it, but I can never really find it on like Google Images, and I can never really find it on YouTube. And that is the Zoids figure sets. To my knowledge, they were only released in Japan as part of the original Japanese release, like the OJR line. But I don't know if that's true. I just know that they're hard to find and they're old. I was lucky enough to find some on eBay, so I decided to make this video so that fans of Zoids could see these rare things, because I sure as hell didn't see them for the longest time. So I got with me some of the stuff right here, the stuff that would come with these older sets, and some of the pieces. We're going to look at those today. Okay, I think I got it separated enough. So here we have the, I believe these pieces are from a base set. If you don't know what that is, it's Zoids had a couple lines of base sort of display sets where you could put your Zoids on next to like computers and stuff like that to make it look like a scene or make a diorama out of it. And in fact, they're actually called diorama bases. To my knowledge, there were 5 bases, and I believe that what I got on eBay are pieces from a diorama or 2. I actually don't know how many different things are included here, like what from what base sets. I just know this is like just miscellaneous pieces from those sets. So just to go over it, some of the stuff we did see an American release for. These in particular, this orange and white like module with a solder or whatever you would call this up here, did get released in America. It was part of Moonbay's custom Gustav. You could mount it onto the trailer carts in the back. In fact, this piece right here, which is used as a floor for a Zoids base, is also what was used for the trailers on the back of Moonbay's Gustav. And it even comes with the little truck and the cart and the elevator you could put right here, and then you could have a person go up and down, you know, like they're going into their cockpit. There's one in white, one in orange. In fact, what I got had both orange and white, all the same pieces for everything included in the Moonbay Gustav set and other Gustav sets. I'm assuming I haven't had one of those before, just the Moonbay one. But I'm pretty sure they all generally came with this. The other things though are what's interesting. We'll go from my least interesting to more interesting. So this is a base piece, the same as in Moonbay's trailer. You get these in the diorama base sets. They come in different colors. Here we have a gray one, and you actually mount things like this onto it, just like that. And then you would put whatever you want here. And then these 4 things, I believe they're support beams or something. I don't really know how they'd be used with the parts I have right now, so they might be to something else that I don't have, but they look kind of like support beams to me, so I'm going to say that's what they are, since they have another slot up top for you to put another panel up there. So I got 4 of those. This is here for perspective. And I have, this is kind of neat, we did see this in America as well. This is a double cannon type thing. You put a pilot here, and then I actually might have this backwards. I think I do. But you put a pilot in here, and then you put these cannons. You put them on a Zoid, and then it's like a gun mount basically. But we saw a release for this on the Pteramander Zoid. Pteramander Zoid, Helix Republic, I don't remember the number, had this on its back. In America, the guns did not fire. They took that out to avoid, I guess, child injury or whatever. But my Pteramander's from overseas, and it shoots, and so does this one, as you can see. Just like that. That's right. Alright. Oh, and this thing is like a generator or something. I might have already said that. I really don't know. This definitely looks like something that goes to something much bigger or connects, because there's nothing that really connects here that I have. So yeah, I don't know. It looks sort of incomplete, which is fine. You know, this stuff is just hard. It's hard enough to find as it is. So I basically took what I can get. And then down here, there's 4 more missiles to go with this, which can be fired, and these, which connect the trailer panels together. You would put it here or wherever, and so I don't know where I'm going to cut this, but I guess I'll start over. This trailer panel piece right here is can be connected to other trailer panel pieces using this. I have one right here. Basically how it works is you'd have a panel piece right next to it, and this little decline right here, this little depression, you would put the two together and they'd have this triangle, and that's where this thing fits. And then you'd have this peg right here and right here, which would go into these holes, and you would put them together. And they have a peg on top, so you can mount something up there. If I wanted to put this up there, I could do it, but I'm not gonna. You get it. So there's that. And then the last, most interesting thing are these. They remind me of Star Wars Episode 5 Empire Strikes Back type thing. Mainly because they're white. They remind me of the Hoth battle. These pieces are just different. I mean, some of these connect, but they look like they're generally mounted to panels like this one. This, I have no idea what it is. It looks kind of like this is a chair, or maybe it could be used like that, but I don't really know what goes on it. I have these 2 white things. They look kind of like tower panels, like a radio tower or something. But yeah, you can put them on here or wherever. I really don't know what they are though, so for all I know, what I'm making doesn't make any sense. And then you could put this on here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to juggle doing something and showing you guys stuff here. So there's that. This stuff though is my favorite. Here we have a corner piece barricade. You know, you can put soldiers behind it and they can mount their weapons on top of it in these little grooves. It has a peg right here in case you want to put something here. And what's neat is these little towers. You put a cannon on top, just like that. Put it right here. And there you go. This is probably the only thing I could really figure out how to put together all the way, and this might be the only complete thing. In its release, it might have actually come with 2 of these barricade things, because here's another tower and another sentry turret thing, but it's not. I can't really mount it to anything. I have to stand it here, which is fine. So that's what these are. I'm pretty sure actually these weapons, you can take them off and mount them to Zoids too, so that's kind of neat. You can put Zoid weapons on these pegs. They should all be the same size. And then this is the last thing. It looks kind of like a podium, or like maybe it's implied to be like a little like operator and like a hangar kind of stand. They're like monitoring something. But that's all I can really use my imagination to make sense of it. For all I know, it goes to something much bigger, and this is just a piece of it. So that's all of this stuff, but I have one more set of things that came in my eBay package that I'm going to show off, and these are really the crown jewel of what I got. I'm going to put these aside for now and show you the real reason I bought this